guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a get ready with me for date night. Matt and I are going to Bar Taco tonight, which is one of our favorite restaurants. But before we go there, we're going to Celebration, which is a tiny little town here in Florida that is kind of like, it sounds weird saying this, but it's kind of like the Stepford Wives. It's very picturesque and almost fake. It's created by Disney, so it feels like you're in a theme park when you're there, but they have some really cute little shops and a little lake that you can walk around. So we're going there first, and I thought I would share this with you guys, and I got inspired by this sweater. I found it at H&M last week, and it's kind of this like metallic rust rose gold color. So I wanted to create a makeup look that goes along with this as well. And yeah, if you like videos like this, then give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I have some really exciting videos coming up for the holidays, but let's go ahead and begin. I washed my face before starting just to kind of start over from the very beginning because I did have a little bit of makeup on before this, but I used this Euborian, I think is how you say it, glow cream. It's kind of like a primer, brightening primer, and I really like it a lot. It lays a nice foundation for my makeup. And then I went ahead and did my eyes first because I was using some darker colors and I knew that there would be a little bit of fallout. If you hear noise in the background, my dog's drinking his water. But I used Banana Cream Pie from Candy Johnson's Too Faced palette all over my lid just to kind of act as a base, and then I went between pastry and cream puff, kind of back and forth between those, and applied those in my crease. This has been my go-to everyday look, stopping right here and then adding some mascara or mascara and eyeliner for the past, I don't know, ever since I bought this palette. I've been doing this all the time because it's really easy and it doesn't take very much thought. And then using the same palette, I went in with Raspberry Cocoa and a different brush and just put that on top in the crease just to deepen it up a little bit. This is kind of like a plum with a little bit of a brownish undertone to it, so it's a little warmer. And then I used the Tarteist Pro To Go palette. This is a shade called Dominate. It's a very pretty metallic cranberry, and I put that all over my lid and up into the crease and just packed this on a few times just to make sure to get the right amount of color. I also dampened my brush a little bit to make it a little more intense. And then just to add a little bit more definition, I went in with my bronzer. This is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, and put that into the crease, and this just adds a little bit more warmth. To fill in my brows, I used my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in the shade Blonde, and then I went back over them with the Glossier Boy Brow just to set them in place. I used the Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil to tightline my eyes. This is one of the only pencils that stays in place through me. And then I used Sigma's gel liner in Wicked to line my upper lash line using an angled liner brush. For foundation, I used Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea. I like this foundation, but as I'm getting close to the bottom of my bottle, as you can tell, I hardly have any left. It's starting to, I don't know if it's drying out or something, but it's just a little bit thick. I don't know, it's just been kind of hard to work with, but I'm using this brush that I recently discovered from Sigma. It's taken the place of my flat kabuki, the F80 brush from Sigma that I love, but this one just, it's 3D, so it kind of gets into the crevices a little bit better around my eyes and around my nose, and I really like it a lot. It's soft and it does a good job at blending foundation. It doesn't leave any brush marks or streak or anything like that. For concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is one of my all-time favorites. It has great coverage, and I'm sure you've heard of it. It's really, really popular, but for good reason, because it works very well. It's really good at covering dark circles and contouring, and it also doesn't settle in or crease around your eyes. I lined my lower lash line going back and forth between Dominate and Crisp, and I started from the outer corner and just worked that in. And then in my inner corner, I used the Makeup Forever Highlight in Pro Light Fusion. It has a little bit of a pink tone, and I thought it tied the look together really well and just added a bit of brightness, made my eyes look a little bit more awake. I used the Benefit Roller Lash for mascara, but I didn't apply this on camera because I always get out of frame. And for bronzer, I used the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil just to apply that, just to do a little contouring under my cheekbones, around my temples, and then along my jawline. I didn't want to have a really heavy blush look, so I just went in lightly with the Tarte Party Blush just to add a little bit of color. And then for highlight, I used the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion, the same one that I used in my inner corner. I use the Kevyn Aucoin Flesh Tone Lip Pencil in medium to line my lips. I love this pencil because it just adds a nice contour. And then I use the Rouge Dior Liquid in Hypnotic Matte, which has been my go-to recently for lipstick. And then just to bump it up a little bit, I use this metallic in Moonlust on top. And I just like this because it kind of tied the whole look together, and it also looked nice with the sweater. Moving along to hair, I talked about this in my October favorites video. This is the Orbe Super Shine Light, and I've been using this on days after I washed my hair. I think this was second day hair, but it just freshens up my style and it smooths everything down, and I use it just to kind of use my finger to recurl some of the pieces and hold them in place. And then I use the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. This is an amazing product. It gives your hair body, a little bit of texture. Some people don't like it because it makes your hair feel, I don't know, textured, I guess is the only way to describe it, but I love it. It makes my hair very full and look like it has a lot more volume than it actually does. So here's the whole outfit look. I did post this earlier this week on Instagram, so make sure that you're following me if you want outfit inspiration and just my life in general. But I paired it with a faux leather skirt and some shoes that are my favorite shoes from Steve Madden that I wear all the time. I'll put everything linked down below in the description if you're interested. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.